Welcome to the Whole Enchilada, a community of high achievers that fight the status quo, rebel against mediocrity, and make life happen. Let's go.
Hey, Enchilada Nation. Excited to be back with you again with a quick thought. This is going to be a short episode, but it's something I felt passionate about that I wanted to share with you. I actually saw a short little post on one of my friends' stories on Instagram that really caught my attention. And it said, cheat code that nobody is talking about. What a great hook, right? The cheat code, want it easy. We all want to cheat. We all want that magical red button to make things happen. So caught my attention. Good job to them on their hook. But I think there's some truth to what they said behind it or what the message was behind it. Cheat code to what? We all want to achieve at a higher level. We all want to progress things forward. That's the whole premise of what the Whole Enchilada is about. How do you live an elevated life across all platforms? Relationships, business, wealth, fitness, faith, all of those things, we want to show up at a higher level. And we all want the cheat code. We all want the magic button to do it. And the truth is, there is no real cheat code. There is no button to make it happen. But I thought this conversation or this thought process is something that's missing for a lot of people right now. It's very much coupled up with the episode that I shot last, all about grit, showing up with more grit. And this concept that I'm going to share with you now takes grit to do, and it's silly that it does. It shouldn't take grit to be reliable. And that is the cheat code that they referenced in this is be reliable. Now, most of us think we are reliable because we show up for the big things. We talk about, for a lot of people, when you ask them what their values are, one of the first ones almost everybody says is integrity. One of my favorite definitions of integrity is doing what you say you're going to do. Now, we've gotten really good at lying to ourselves to say, for example, tomorrow I'm going to go doorknob. And then tomorrow comes and all of a sudden our brains start finding 1,000 excuses. And a lot of those excuses have some element of validity to them, but we're letting a smaller, valid excuse overpower a bigger goal. And we're stepping out of integrity because we said we were going to do that in commitment to our business, but then we commit ourselves to find excuses not to do it. This is the same thing in all aspects of your life. A lot of this happens with, for example, my spiritual goals. Because one of the things I've been working on lately is habitual prayer, but I found that the power of my prayer has diminished and I'm trying to be more purposeful in how I'm praying. I've scheduled pre-time for my prayer, and guess what? Half the days I forget to do the pre-work for the prayer. By the time it comes time for the prayer, I feel like I don't have time for the pre-work. So I haven't habitually made that a habit yet. I'm not being reliable with myself. I'm not being in integrity with myself and making that happen. What does this mean in relation to business? Here's a couple examples, simple examples, but it is kind of true. I do that too. Number one, think about this one. Answer emails quickly. Now, most of us answer our emails. We're like, oh, I'll get to that later. Maybe a day goes by, 2 days, but I'm still going to answer it. Well, in the eyes of the person that sent it, would they say you're reliable? Or would it build reliability or confidence if a few minutes later, all of a sudden it's like, oh, here's the reply. Same thing with text messages. The truth is every single person has a phone in their pocket that is buzzing and dinging or on their wrist. And it's almost offensive when someone sends a text. People are busy. They might have do not disturb on, but a day goes by without a response to a text. That to me says I can't rely on them because I'm not important enough for them. So be reliable, answer emails quickly, answer texts quickly, show up on time. One of my least favorite things, even when someone's paying me to come teach and consult in a different state, they marketed it to their people. They've invested money and I show up on time. I show up early. We're ready to go. Almost always they tell me, oh, people are on realtor time. They give them 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We're going to start late because people don't show up on time. That's not being reliable. If you're committed to do something, show up on time. Now, I'm a habitual over planner as well. This is something I need to work on. This cheat code hit me. Be reliable, show up on time. What are some other examples? Do what you said you're going to do. Now, this to me is one of the best ways to build confidence, not only with your clients, but with people you're just generally in a relationship with. A lot of times when I'm talking to someone that is not even a potential customer for me at that time, I want to still illustrate I do what I say I'm going to do. And what I can't do is wait for them to hire me to where I can show them because you hired me, we're in contract now. Now I can perform the duties you've asked me to do. Now I'll show you that I do what I say I'm going to do. I've got to be able to show people beforehand. So I look for opportunities to show people that I am a person that is reliable, that I do the things that I say I'm going to do. For example, if I meet somebody for the first time and we're talking and maybe a book reference comes up. Oh, I read a book on leadership that I really loved and that covered this concept. In fact, I'll send you a copy of it, or I'll send you a link to the article I read. Or, hey, I'm going to call and check with the city what we can do in regards to this building permit. I'll get back to you by the end of the day. All of these little things are little commitments that set me up to either build or crush reliability and confidence with my people. So I look for opportunities in every meeting to say, I'm going to commit to something to this person so that I can illustrate to them that I am reliable and they can count on me. So when it comes time for a bigger decision, they can say, I know Marcus. Every time he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it, which leads to keeping small promises. To keep small promises, you have to make small promises. So a lot of times before I go into a conversation, I'll think through a preset objective of what is my ultimate objective. And then I build these smaller preset objectives. If they're not ready to hire me today, what are some smaller things I can get them to commit to that I can bring value to them at no cost, no obligation to them, but I can illustrate to them that I am reliable. Then the last one is one I need to get much better on is remembering details. And these come down to little things. You meet somebody at a Starbucks, pay attention to what their coffee order was, make a quick note in your phone. If they told you they were going on vacation with their kids and were excited about it, make a quick note on the phone, make yourself a reminder to follow up the next week. Hey, how was Universal Studios with your kids? What was your favorite roller coaster, favorite treat? That's what I generally go to is what was your favorite treat? But these are little things that show that you care. I know we're saying the cheat code is be reliable, but be consistent, be personal, be in integrity. These are the things that are going to set you apart. It's not that next best, really sexy CRM or tool or marketing. Those are all tools. Those are all tools to leverage you so you can be reliable better. You can show up better. So what is the ultimate cheat code, my friend? Be more reliable. Go live life on your terms.